Hey everyone, Mac here from Minard's Leisure World. Today we're looking at the all-new 2021 Grey Wolf 22 MKSE. Not a new floor plan for us, it's an old favorite. This is the perfect little half-ton towable bunk model. It's a nice short travel trailer, easy to tote around. So there's some new features for 2021. We're going to mention them as we go along, but let's just start with the exterior here. They're carrying on with a really nice matte finish on that metal exterior. If you take a look into the baggage compartment as well, you can see they've added just a bit more finishing touches over by the water heater. I really like what they did with that. It's much sturdier. And you can see the access to the storage underneath the sofa inside, which I'm going to show in a minute. Coming down a little further, we've got the nice tall window right next to the master bed. Really like that. And beside that, an all-new door for 2021. I think it's really sleek. It looks fantastic. And they're carrying on with the step above, or the sturdy steps from Minard. We really like those too. Still getting that nice big 12-volt power awning with the blue LED light strip, and those match with the light-up exterior speakers over here at the outdoor entertainment stand. So this right here is a TV bracket, same one that you'll find inside the coach. So you can just pick your TV up, take it out here, use the provided hookups, and watch whatever was streaming inside out in your campsite. A little further back, you'll actually see a second baggage compartment. This goes underneath the bunk beds, and it really opens up how much extra stuff you can bring for the family. I mean, you could have the front compartment for mom and dad and the back compartment just for the kids' stuff. Plus, we've got a tie-down anchor point so the kids don't run away at night, but also great for dogs. One thing I forgot to mention, this year they're still carrying on with these really great quick reference valve stem caps. These are going to show if you've got good PSI, starting to get low or really low PSI just by the color. But another update for this year are the rims themselves. These are an aluminum alloy rim. That's a huge upgrade from the old Steelies they were using last year, and I think they look great. They've matched it all with the same matte black hardware and this high gloss center hubcap. I think it looks excellent. So now off the back side, we're going to find a few more features that really add value to this coach. One of them being this cargo rack here that the spare tire is mounted to. You can actually fold this down and travel like that, and it's great for bikes or a generator, tools, whatever heavy items you want to stash back here, go right ahead. Up above, you're going to see a backup camera. This is coming straight from factory this way, also includes the in-car monitor. But this communicates wirelessly to that monitor in your vehicle and gives you a full observation view of what's going on behind you anytime you're driving. So again, value for these Grey Wolves is incredible. So we've just stepped foot inside the Grey Wolf 22 MKSE. First thing we're going to show you is the master bed. They've gone to their really ingenious Murphy bed system on this. So this allows you to have an RV queen size bed as well as a sofa in a floor plan that normally wouldn't allow a sofa. So you can leave it down full time like this. As you can see, you get really great access to the coach. You can get around just fine with the bed down permanently. And then you can flip it up if you ever need the sofa. That's usually what I recommend. Around the master bed, you're getting cubbies. You can see they've gone to a really nice black wood tone for all of the cabinetry. And all of the hardware is a gold, so it's got that really great contrast. It looks just super classy. On either side, we've got the mirrored doors that lead to our hanging space for each closet. That's pretty typical too. But what's new is USB ports on both sides of the bed. So everybody can charge their devices. There's also 110-volt outlets on either side of the bed, plus a really nice shelf that's easily accessible. Lots of room for CPAP or something like that. So moving on to the kitchen of this coach, just a few points to talk about. We'll start with the sink. They've done a great job on this sink. They did a single bowl apron front farm sink. It's beautiful. It's undermounted, paired up with this really nice residential faucet. And right beside, they've actually added in a dedicated soap dispenser, or you can use it for hand sanitizer, as these times might call for. But that could be really handy in the campsite, being able to quickly wash up. Coming down further, we're still getting the 3-burner cooktop with the cast iron grate, and they're still doing the upgraded Greystone ovens that light from the clicker, not a barbecue lighter, so they're safer. We've also got the nightlight feature. Now the cover on our 3-burner cooktop is really great for increasing your counter space, but it's the perfect spot to cut on. Grey Wolf knew this. They finally decided to just include automatically a bamboo cutting board with all of their trailers. You can see it's held up here with magnets, which also act as the non-scratching feet for when you're actually using it as a cutting board. Kind of helps keep it in place using the frame of the cooktop. Really, really smart design. Great job, Grey Wolf. I just love the innovation. All right, so last but not least with the kitchen, I want to talk about food storage. There's great pantry space here, which is a little tough to see in these tight quarters, but wonderful shelves. We've got 4 in total. They're built in, they're nice and wide and customizable. But the fridge is different. You're going to notice this is not your typical RV fridge. In fact, this is very new to the market, the RV industry, but not new to marine industry. This is a 12-volt fridge. So what's special about this one, rather than your typical RV fridge, is it doesn't run on propane and it doesn't run on 110-volt electricity. It runs off of battery power. And as you can see, it's running off a 12-volt right now. So it'll go off your battery for about 25 hours is the projected runtime for these fridges, which is excellent. But Grey Wolf went another step further, and they actually added a roof-mounted solar panel to this unit. So it's really well equipped for going off-grid. That's right, you can run your fridge on solar with this trailer. Fantastic. So really quick point before we move on to seating is this powered subwoofer that they've added into the sound system of the Grey Wolf. This is the Driven, it's an 8-inch 200-watt subwoofer. So you can actually tie into the sound system via Bluetooth with your phone to the head unit, and having that subwoofer there is just going to give you a fuller sound to your music. It's not going to sound so tinny in here, and it's just overall better. Again, they're taking steps nobody else does. They're giving you value where no one else thinks. Moving on to our seating here, we're going to see that there's a nice large window right beside our bench dinette. That looks into our campsite. I can't love that any more than I do right now. Not very often do you see that big picturesque window on these bunkhouse models, which is what you want. The bench dinette easily seats 4 and does go into a bed as well, and the fabric on these cushions, it just keeps getting more and more durable each year. And this year I didn't think they could top last year's, but they did. So it's really tough material. It's going to last a long time. Kids scooting their butts in and out. I wouldn't be worried about this stuff at all. Underneath each bench is storage, which you access from under the seats. Finally, what makes this a bunkhouse model are the bunk beds. These are both double bunks, and they come equipped with a lot of gadgets here. So first thing you're going to notice is that everybody gets their own reading light. There's also AC ducting, and we get privacy curtains. So lots of good touches there. They're also adding in USB ports, 2 for each bed. So there's no fighting over outlets and charging and all the headaches that come with that. The bunks have these nice teddy bear mattresses. Kids love them. The covers are machine washable. The bunks are just great. They're big. They each have their own window. They did it right. So the very rear, right next to the bunks, is the 3-piece bathroom. Right behind me is going to be our shower sort of tub combo. It's really more dedicated to be a shower, but they recognize that young kids might be in this trailer, and so they used a really deep basin. So you can fill that and kind of use it like a small tub. We've got a foot flush toilet as always, and they're still doing the upgraded power fan in the bathroom too. Also great if you're off grid. The sink and vanity still has the great storage underneath, and then our mirrored medicine cabinet still doing the 2 shelves behind too. I like the corner style. It gives you a little more depth than the wall-mounted ones normally do. Well, everyone, I'd like to thank you for coming along on this walkthrough of the all-new 2021 Grey Wolf 22 MKSE. As you can see, they've done some really important updates for 2021, which I think only add value to this already value-packed line. Some key points to remember with this model: lots of exterior storage, really easily half-ton towable. It's got the dinette and sofa with this Murphy bed, a roof-mounted solar panel, and a 12-volt fridge. Those are huge features that nobody else is offering at this price point. So, if you'd like to learn more, you want to see what else we have to offer, visit us online, minardsleisureworld.com. And if you'd like to see more walkthrough videos like this, follow us on YouTube. And keep in mind, we now have 2 locations to serve you better. There's one in Watrous and here in Weyburn, Saskatchewan. Hope to see you soon.